Have you ever walked into a room and just felt different? Like you instantly feel calmer or maybe more energized? Well, believe it or not, that's no accident. It's actually a fascinating science, and we're about to dig into exactly how it works.
I mean, just think about that for a second. What if you could wake up in a room that actually helps you feel more creative? Or come home to a living room that literally melts away your stress? It's a pretty cool idea, right? Turning your home into a place that actively helps you feel your best. And look, this isn't just some vague good vibe thing or the latest design trend. The science is totally clear on this. The colors you surround yourself with are constantly talking to your brain, shaping how you feel, think, and even act in your own space.
So the field that unpacks this hidden language is called color psychology. And once you get the hang of it, it's the key to designing the exact atmosphere you want in your home, one room at a time.
What this really means is that when it comes to design, color is so much more than just decoration. It's like a silent partner in the room, a super powerful tool that's shaping your experience, a lot of the time without you even noticing it.
Okay, so how do you actually use this powerful tool? Well, the secret isn't about memorizing a million different shades. It really comes down to understanding two basic families of color.
This slide pretty much breaks it all down. On one side, you've got your warm colors. Reds, oranges, yellows. Think of the sun, of a cozy fire. These guys are all about energy, getting people talking, and even sparking your appetite. Then on the other side, you have the cool colors, blues, greens, purples, kind of like a calm ocean or a deep forest. They do the opposite. They bring on feelings of calm, focus, and quiet.
So now that we've got the two big families down, let's zoom in a little. Let's explore the unique personality of a few specific colors.
First up, we've got to talk about a real powerhouse, red. This color is all about high energy, passion, and urgency. Get this, it's so stimulating, it can literally make your heart beat faster and raise your blood pressure. That's why it's such a classic choice for dining rooms. It really gets the conversation going and can even make you feel hungrier.
Next is yellow, which is basically happiness in a paint can. It's optimistic, it's cheerful, and because it reflects so much light, it's amazing for making smaller, darker rooms feel way bigger and brighter. Just a little friendly warning though, really intense, bright yellows can actually be a bit tiring on the eyes, so softer shades are usually the way to go for big walls.
All right, let's hop over to the cool side of the palette with blue. Think of a clear sky or a calm sea. It's the ultimate color for chilling out. It's consistently linked with lower stress levels, less tension, and a clearer mind. That makes it a no-brainer for rooms where you really need to rest or concentrate.
And then we have green. You know that feeling when you go for a walk in the woods and just feel better? That's the power of green. Because we see it so much in nature, our brains are just hardwired to find it balancing and restorative. It's also known to reduce eye strain, perfect for a home office. And honestly, it's so versatile it just works, bringing a sense of calm to almost any room.
And we can't forget the unsung heroes, the neutrals. We're talking whites, grays, beiges. Think of these as the canvas for your home. They are super versatile, they set the background mood, and they let your furniture and art be the stars of the show. They're the quiet, powerful foundation for everything else.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the why of color psychology. Now for the fun part, the how. Let's walk through a little blueprint for some of the most important rooms in your house.
For kitchens and dining areas, you want to create a space that feels lively and social, right? As this chart shows, warm colors like terracotta, soft oranges, and yellows are your secret weapons here. They get conversation flowing and stimulate the appetite. Now the color you might want to avoid? Blue. Research actually suggests it can act as an appetite suppressant. Probably not the vibe you're going for at a dinner party.
Moving on to the bedroom. The mission here is to create a total sanctuary of calm. This slide lays out a really simple but effective game plan. You start with a cool, calming base color, like a soft blue or a gentle green. Then you layer in some cozy neutrals to make it feel safe and secure. And if you do want a little touch of passion or energy, use a warm color like red, but just as a small accent. Think a couple of pillows or a piece of art.
In a home office, you're trying to create a space for both focus and creativity. So blue is fantastic for that mental clarity, helping you just power through your tasks. Green is a must-have to help reduce that visual fatigue from staring at a screen all day. And then a few little pops of yellow can give you that spark of optimism and creativity right when you need it.
The living room, man, this room has to do it all, doesn't it? It's for relaxing, it's for socializing. The key here is just balance. Start with a really versatile, neutral base,
Then, you bring in those warm accents this slide mentions, maybe some pillows or a rug, to spark that conversational energy without making the whole room feel too intense.
All right, so after all of this science and all these guidelines, we have finally arrived at what is, without a doubt, the single most important rule of all.
Because while all these principles are true for most people, your own personal history, your memories, your culture, all of that shapes how you connect with a color. So trust your gut. These are just guidelines. They're not unbreakable laws. The best color is the one that makes you happy.
If you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this simple but super powerful idea. Warm colors, like the sun, tend to energize us. They spark connection and passion. And cool colors, like the sky, help us calm down. They foster peace and focus. Just knowing that simple difference gives you the power to completely transform your home.
So you see, your walls aren't just walls. They're emotional landscapes. And every single shade you choose is a brushstroke in the story of the life you want to live in that space. So now that you understand this hidden language, what color story are you going to choose to tell?
Be sure to check out our Instagram feed and website as well. We can be found at www.comewhatmayhomedecor.com. Until next time, come what may.